everyone, welcome back to the range. Got a gel test today with good old HST. There was a discussion on AR15.com about PCC effectiveness, or pistol caliber carbine. So I don't think I've seen too many people run gel tests, at least that I've searched for anyways, out of the Evo here. So we have standard pressure N+P 147 grain Federal HST. We'll be at 10 feet. We'll run one round of each into our clear ballistics gel, 6x6 by 16 inch block, calibrated at 582 at about 3.5. It's 30 degrees outside. Chronograph is working. Previously we tested today average out of the non-+P at 1089 and the +P at 1165, so we're getting a good almost 100 feet per second out of the +P. So we'll get set up and take these shots. We have the standard pressure loaded first. Velocity was 1118. Here's our wound track from the standard pressure. Looking good so far. Typical HST, we got good expansion there. We're right around the 13.5 inch mark there. Good old HST. Get you a top down shot here. Good wound cavity. So the first 7 to 8 inches. And then it calms down. With your typical pistol velocities, you're not near that threshold where a temporary cavity, stretch cavity, can cause wounding. So pretty much you're relying at these velocities for the round to crush, tear, rip, impact things in its path to destroy them. But that's pretty good for HST. This was the left side of the block there. Our gel block is pretty new. This is the first remelt, so you can see the wound track pretty good with that. Look at that good, nice flower there. Let's see what we get out of the +P. I'm going to guess a little more expansion, less penetration. Now we'll shoot one round of the +P. Like I mentioned, this is almost about 100 feet per second faster out of the Evo barrel than the standard pressure. Velocity was 1233. Wound track in the foreground is the +P. Pretty identical. Slightly looks like some more disruption, a little longer, maybe an inch longer. And actually, we got almost an inch more penetration. Well, maybe a ½ inch to 3/4, but more penetration. The +P that I'm shooting is a newer lot. I took some pictures of the bullets on a comparator a while back. I'll have to see if I still have them, but somebody mentioned that the skivs or cuts or sipes or whatever you want to call them in the side of the bullet had been shortened on the newer lots, mainly to control expansion. They both kind of look like they've expanded the same amount, so we'll definitely have to pull those out of there when we get home and take some measurements on them. I'd say those are pretty good results from the Evo barrel. Got a little more expansion out of it. We got good penetration results from both of these. I would say in a self-defense situation, based on these results, I wouldn't put myself at a disadvantage with a pistol caliber carbine. One advantage I would say to a pistol caliber carbine in a self-defense situation is that this one was barely over supersonic speeds out of that barrel, so you could suppress this inside the home. There's going to be less chance of hearing damage occurring because of that. If you were to run 10-inch SBR 5.56 inside the home in a hallway, that's going to be pretty darn loud, and there's going to be a lot of muzzle flash. As always, thanks again for watching, everybody. Until next time, Take it easy, everybody.